The moment the fire domain is formed, the entire graveyard is swallowed by our hero's domain, and every skeleton present in this area is caught within the fire domain. As soon as they enter it, they begin burning fiercely, shattering into pieces and being completely destroyed. Seeing this scene, Su Qingying looks at Chen Ruo and says in amazement, "See that? That's the true power of the Sealer of Graves." Witnessing such terrifying power right before her eyes, Chen Ruo is utterly stunned and exclaims in shock, "So strong! The Sealer of Graves truly lives up to the name. That fire just now actually burned both the skeletons and the tombstones? I was too narrow-minded before. Yu City is finally saved. I'll take you to regroup with the others at the Spirit Association right away." After that, they head toward the Yu City Temporary Spirit Association Hall, where people are already present. As soon as one of them spots Chen Ruo, they shout from a distance, "Team leader, you're back." Hearing this, Chen Ruo responds, "I brought back reinforcements Tai City's team captain, the Sealer of Graves, and Tai City Spirit Association member, Su Qingying." Then, while introducing the people present to our hero, she adds, "These are our companions from the Yu City Spirit Association." Among them were Chen Feng, Chen Roman 11, and Chen Xing. Upon hearing this, Chen Xing speaks up in disbelief, "Tai City's team captain, the Sealer of Graves, the one who single-handedly resolved the catastrophe-level anomaly." She simply couldn't believe her eyes because our hero looked extremely young. Chen Feng looks at our hero and says angrily, "What use is that? What Yu City is facing is completely different from any other anomaly. You should hurry up and leave already. Why come back at all? And why bring outsiders here to die with us?" At this moment, Chen Roman 11 also speaks up. "This isn't a B-rank anomaly event. You've all been deceived by her. You came here to be buried with us." Everyone is extremely distressed at this moment. Then Chen Ruo steps forward and says to our hero, "Sealer of Graves, they've just been through too much." So our hero cuts in with a serious expression and says firmly, "I accepted someone's request, so naturally I will see it through. I will resolve the problem here." Hearing our hero's words, everyone looks toward him. Chen Roman 11 then says, "Yu City is relatively remote, and the villagers' way of life is quite primitive. Whenever something can't be resolved, they invite the gods and pray for blessings." Feeling slightly uneasy, Chen Ruo adds, "With graves covering the ground, they still want to pray for blessings. We couldn't persuade them. You should go and take a look yourselves." After hearing all of this, our hero begins to think to himself, a large-scale god-inviting prayer ritual, primitive villages, simple beliefs, and ancient activities. It all feels like there might be some similarities to the anomalies that have appeared. Just then, the ritual begins. Some people start beating huge drums, and as the sound of the drums echoes, everyone moves toward the ritual area. Watching this, Chen Ruo says nervously, "The ceremony is about to begin." With so many people gathered like this, if an anomaly erupts from the tombstones. At that moment, our hero walks forward, a faint smile forming on his face, and says calmly, "I actually think this event is quite interesting. Who wants to go take a look with me?" After this, everyone is standing in Yuanyuan Square. On the central stage, a fire is burning, and some of the people present there fall to their knees on the ground, crying bitterly and begging desperately. One of them, weeping uncontrollably, cries out, "O gods, open your eyes and look upon your people." Another person also shouts through tears, "Please show mercy. Save my children. I am willing to give up my own life." One by one, everyone begins crying out, pleading for compassion, begging the gods to show mercy. At that moment, the burning fire starts to fade, and as the fire is extinguished, the people watching grow even more frightened, terrified that the divine flame has gone out. At the same time, the entire stage begins to collapse. Skeleton hands burst out from the ground, tearing through the earth, and as soon as the people see the skeletons, they begin screaming that the tombstones have broken and that the skeleton monsters are coming out again. Countless skeletons rip their way out of the ground, and seeing this, the people present are struck with terror. Some panic and run away as fast as they can, shouting for everyone to escape, while others, shaking violently in fear, remain kneeling on the ground, still praying, believing that all of this must have been done by the gods for them. Some children cry loudly and ask in trembling voices, "Mom, the heavenly gods will definitely save us, right?" The skeletons continue to tear their way out of the ground. More skeletons emerge and begin slaughtering people. The little girl who had been crying just moments ago is also targeted, as a skeleton approaches her from behind, preparing to attack. However, at that very instant, a powerful surge of fire energy crashes down onto the skeleton. As the fire energy descends, it ignites and burns several skeletons around it. When the villagers see this, they stop in their tracks, and upon seeing the fire burning once more, they shout excitedly, "It's fire from the heavens!" The divine flame reignites, and from within that blazing divine fire, our hero steps forward and appears before everyone. He shouts loudly to all of them, declaring that there is no need to worship gods, that there are no gods in this world, and that they will not come. The villagers listen to our hero's words in utter shock. However, at that moment, some people scream loudly, "It's a god! A god has truly performed a miracle! The gods have vanquished the calamity." Others cry out desperately, "God, save us! There are so many skeletons here, only you can help us." Hearing all of this, our hero simply shakes his head. Raising his hand, he begins to create the Twilight Fire Domain once again. And as he does so, he says, "Twilight Fire Domain, unfold. I am not a god. I am the Vanguard Team Captain from Tai City, codename Sealer of Graves." A massive domain forms across the sky, and even the members of the organization are terrified by what they see, shocked and confused by this overwhelming phenomenon. Chen Feng, completely stunned, asks, "Just what kind of background does this Sealer of Graves have? What is he doing? What kind of monstrous ability is this?" Laughing lightly, Chen Ruo explains, "I already told you he's not an ordinary vanguard, but you just wouldn't believe it. He consecutively eliminated 2 catastrophe-level anomalies in Tai City and Kang City, and even soloed the 3rd-ranked Spirit Association of Kang City. I heard that the Spirit Association headquarters and the Star God Warzone have already treated him as an honored guest." At the same time, our hero rises into the air, flying upward, and a system notification appears before him. Twilight Fire Domain has devoured a large amount of unknown attributes. Yang Attribute Enhanced. Reading this notification, our hero activates the Crimson Fire Blade technique and declares, "Then I'll use this enhanced Crimson Fire Blade art." He launches the attack downward. Flames roar below, and his blade attack descends at the same time. In a single instant, every skeleton present is completely erased, vanishing without a trace. Seeing this, the villagers burst into tears, crying out in overwhelming emotion. One of them shouts, "Heaven has not abandoned you, city." Another laughs through tears and says, "They're gone. The tombstones and the white bones are all gone." Meanwhile, Su Qingying quickly checks her detection device and says, "Stabilization zone values have returned to normal. Beimu district anomaly values have returned to normal." As she speaks, her expression suddenly changes in shock, and she blurts out, "No, don't you all realize it? The light pillars have actually increased." Hearing this, Chen Ruo screams in fear. Jinming district has fluctuations. The anomaly concentration is continuously converging. At the location where our hero stands, an enormous amount of energy begins gathering toward the sky. The color and atmosphere of the heavens start to change, and due to this massive concentration of energy, another king of anomalies is being born. Our hero stands directly before it. This king of anomalies is of the skeleton type, and the moment it forms in front of him, system notifications begin appearing before our hero. Detected unlocked unknown attribute. Analyzing. This attribute is identified as Death Attribute.